In this video I'm going to show you how to modify the door card and dashboard speakers for a Porsche 996. This is the original speaker on the left. It's quite a small speaker, relatively small magnet, and this is the new speaker on the right, which we're going to be upgrading to. You can see this is an Alpine SPG-10C2 speaker. The Alpine speakers come as a pair. This is the box for them. So there are two 10cm drivers on them. They're two-way speakers. They've got a separate small section in the middle. And what I've done is I've taken the standard speaker here, unscrew it from the housing, which just requires these 3 screws removing here. And then I cut around the outside here to remove the speaker from its case. And then I take my new Alpine speaker, which looks like this, cut off the tabs around here, and then make the hole to fit. So I'll take this one off here to show you, and I'm going to unscrew this from here and then just cut around here to show you the dismantling of the speaker. With the speaker unscrewed and removed from the housing, we can now see the difference. So this is the standard speaker as it came from Porsche. This is the modified one. So you can see where what I've done is I'm cut out the surround, and then basically make the hole the right size to fit the new one in. And there you can see the similarity. You can see the plastic ring around there. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to flip it upside down, and then I'm just going to use a junior hacksaw to just go around on the edges of all of these and just cut all these off, and then with a knife on this side, just going to cut around the edge of that to separate the two parts of the speaker. So here is my loudspeaker. You can see on the edges where I've just cut away everything around there. I've cut away around the edge of the foam. So now the two parts can be separated. So this bit's no longer required, that can be thrown away. And what I've got to do on this is to basically clean all of this up. So get rid of the foam on here and file off these edges around here. And then we're going to have to open up this center section here so that it's going to fit onto the new speaker. So first thing I'm going to do is get a file, clean the edges up, and also clean this center up. Here you can see the speaker after it's had the 4 tabs removed from the outside and filed down, and also the mounting ring after I've removed the foam off the inside and filed away the excesses on the back. As you'll see at the moment, it won't fit because the hole in the ring is not quite big enough. So what I need to do is to carefully go around the inside of here and open it up all the way around with a file nice and evenly, and then just keep trying it on here until it's a good tight fit. It don't want to be in loose, it wants to be a good interference fit. So that's the next job. I've finished filing out the ring for the back of the speaker. So now I have 2 speakers with new mounts on them. See if you look in there where the edge of the speaker is and where the ring is. So now what I'm going to do is turn them upside down and glue the backs of them to glue them in place. I want to avoid any risk of getting any glue on the fronts of the speakers, so I've just sat them face down on here. What I'm going to do is use some very thin super glue and just run it around the inside of the joint here. So I just let some go through there and then it can penetrate through. So I'm just going to put some of that on now. I've now screwed the speakers back into their enclosures. As you can see in this speaker, I've removed the tweeter from it. The new units are 2-way speakers with the tweeters built into the centre. If you do want to remove the tweeters, all you need to do is just lever up this small cover here. So just take a small screwdriver and just under the edges, it's not easy to do with one hand, just lever that cover up, and then once that cover is up, the tweeter will just lift out. You'll see there's a small capacitor with it as well, which is used for a filter. And there we go. I'll hold on to those because I might experiment with putting them back in afterwards. Then with that done, the only thing to do is for the wiring. You notice these wires have two different size connectors, which are different to the original speakers. And I've got these adapter cables here. It tells you what they're for. So these will plug into the speaker and then connect directly to the car. And now all that remains is to undo the two screws on the car and fit the speakers and test them.